Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm your host, College Fades, episode 12. We leveled up, which is really cool. So now we're level 4, which means we only have 2 more levels to spend as a wizard before we can start being an Eldritch Knight. Here we are, level 4. So we have to get through level 4 and level 5, and then we start wielding weapons as an EK, which will be really cool. In the meantime, we're trying to clear this map. In some respects, this game is a lot like the classic Baldur's Gate 1 game, which was very much a map clearing exercise. So I want to get through here. Dagger and Masterwork Dagger, which is exactly what I need for this boy right down here. This bloke, because he doesn't have any Masterwork Daggers. Oh yeah. Oh no, he does. Okay, he has Masterwork. What I mean is, I'm being a bonehead. What I mean is he doesn't have any cold iron daggers, which is what he really needs. Okay. So let's head over here. There are dead bodies there and arranged in a religious symbol. Bodies have a variety of wounds. One is covered in burns. Others have weapon or claw marks. It is safe to assume they were decapitated post-mortem. And I don't think we can get around here, can we? No.
I know the way.
I know the way, and it's not that way. So, yeah, we're going down that way. So can we go this way? Oh, this is the end of the abyss. Oh, what do we have here? We have a mongrel. The young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. Maybe we should go back. This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere. And the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. So you made it, Lan says. Good to see you all. And how's old Saul doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. You won't be hanging about underground for much longer. Right. Now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait in the shield maze exit. We'll get the beasts at both ends. So. No, that's not what I'm going to say. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has only one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you. It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield maze fell, but Saul slowed everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything, but we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze. We emerged in some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Well, you've made it out now, so do whatever you need to do. The young ones are holding up well. Will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. Lan frowns. I hope we did the right thing. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Okay, well, good for them then. They're going to come with us? They're going to go somewhere else. They're going to go somewhere else. Okay, well, that's up to them. Go wherever they want to. So, what am I going to do here? Where am I going to go? Alright, so in this direction, I need to go up here and across and turn right. I need to go up here. What's up here? There's something up here.
Follow my lead.
Need to adjust my formation. What do I have here? Her in the very back. Yeah, so let's do something like this. Lan, you go like that. That way. Yeah, that way we have real fighters up front. Oh, what the hell is this? Plagued horse. 2. Undead. Immunities, of course, mind affecting fear, compulsion, yeah, death, sleep, ability score drain. Spill to avoid damage and drain. Yeah, energy negative conditions. So energy negative conditions mean this thing is of no use to her. So let's look at that. Then what else? He's got a bite and a hoof. He's got 2 attacks. What else is up here? Anything? Okay.
As it should be.
I'm gonna have you shoot at it.
Mistakes.
Our victory is certain.
Yeah, at least it can hit it. It's got some damage reduction. Damage reduction.
Did you see that?
That thing's over. What else is here? What else is here? There's something growling in the dark. Oh, there's another one. Okay. That's ugly. Okay. Oh, I want to go back to her. Well, we'll get there. What is this? Bewildering Injury. At 4th level, whenever a rogue deals sneak attack damage to a foe, she can also debilitate the target of her attack, causing it to take a penalty for 1 round. Bewildered. The target becomes bewildered, taking a -2 penalty to AC. The target takes an additional -2 penalty to AC against all attacks made by the rogue. Okay, so there's that. Otherwise, you can do Disorienting Injury. The target takes -2 penalty on attack rolls. And Hampering Injury. The target is slowed. I want this attack right now. These are nice. These are nice little bonuses for the rogue to have. I don't want this thing to hit me, so I want it to take a minus to attack roll. It looks like it's got some kind of plague or something. Exceptions, slashing. So it has 5 damage reduction unless you do slashing, which means his little dagger of poking. If you check out his daggers, they do piercing damage. So I'm just gonna stay there and just gonna run over here. The donkey. It looks more like a donkey, and it missed. Oh, thank goodness. But here's the problem. Oh Lord. We have to get everybody away from this thing. Okay. I have a plan. I'm not sure it's a good plan. He's undead. The only thing he can really do is fall down. I think that thing, when it blew up and there was black all around it, I think it's going to do that to all of us. We could easily kill it, but I think it's going to blow up and hurt us. So I want to get everybody away from it. Except, what is this? She's got misfortune. Okay. How far can I do this misfortune? Oh, it's a full action. Standard action? So she can still do it. Okay, I need to be able to move her a little bit then.
Surrender or else.
Oh no, it had her shoot. Okay. Fight defensively so this thing can't hit me. I just need it to. I need her to stay there while everybody else moves away. And she's got grease, and that's the most. Oh no, she has misfortune as well. Okay, she doesn't have grease. Nope, she's got sleep, and it's not affected by sleep. Okay, I'm gonna pull her away too. It's gonna get a shot at her, but she's agile. This guy has grease. That's the most important thing. Okay, 5 foot. I may be working myself up too much here for it, but that's what I wanted. I wanted that thing to move right there. I wanted it to fall down. Okay. Lan, get back here. You are going to shoot at this thing. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'm going to stay there. She's going to stay there. Celia, get out of here. She's there. You have to move way back here, bud. Alright, done. Horse is going to get up. Oh, no! It got up. Oh, I was hoping it would stay down for one more turn. Oh, son of a...
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, so it didn't do that anyway. I was all worried about that explosion for no reason. Alright. In that case... This character.
Who, me?
What is that spell? The Smith spell. You gotta remember who did your AoE spells. so that you can undo them. I really think that should work for any spell that your teammate has cast, but I kind of understand the restriction. Big monument here. Oops. And then there's these things. What is this? Abracandilu. It's a 5 outsider. And this is a chaotic evil 4 outsider. Alright. In that case, I want to fight these guys on the ground too.
Ask nicely.
I can't. Nobody has any more spells. Okay. I don't think we can take those guys straight up. Maybe we can if we buff ourselves to the gills. So, what do I have? Oh, jeez, I don't even have that many, do I? So let's see what we have for potions. Oh, I don't even have the right potions. I have reduced person. It's the opposite of what I really want. The opposite, I say. She's got some spells. Can she conjure something for us? That might help. I'm thinking, I saw a conjuration. There's a summon monster. So here's a question. Do I have summon monster? Yes. So she can just use it. And there's Bane. She can't really use that though, can she? Charges 1. Spells available to Camilla. Okay, maybe if we Bane these things, we can kill him. And there's a scroll of protection for me. Oh, look at that.
You can trust me.
Okay. Okay, and what else does she have? Sleep, which is of no good to us. So this is her hex. Gotta get these things kind of aligned. Hex, restoration, okay. Well, we'll just have to see what we can do with this. And what do I have here? Point blank shot, I don't care about that. That's a... Take that off, there's no reason to have that there. And he's got true strike. And this is perfect strike. Let's perfect strike this guy.
You won't
I won't
survive
let
me.
you hurt my friends.
Okay. You, my friend. Your charge is almost never going to be used. I need your defensive spell over here. Burning Hands. Yeah, not really going to be useful to you. Stay here. Oh, here we go. Bull Strength. He's not going to get it off, though, because it's the half turn. Darn it. Alright. Dismiss spell. Alright. Well. Okay. What about her? How far away can she hex? She only has the one hex. She has this hex, and she has vulnerability curse. And she has this one. Sleepy Time curse. Right. And she has a defensive ability here. Put it on my people here. Oh, she can't. I keep forgetting that first free shot, that first free move, all you can really do is move. And then you can do stuff. Yeah, so. Darn it. Okay, now. Full strength her. Okay. Good deal. And she is all of this stuff, and so don't Bane yet. She's got Misfortune Curse. Can she Misfortune this thing? It failed its saving throw. That's awesome. Okay, so it's got Misfortune. It's gonna have to roll twice for anything that it wants to do. Same thing with her. Can she Misfortune this thing? Its saving throw succeeded. It's sundered armor though. Oh, and its Misfortune, it rolled a 12 and a 14, so Misfortune plus modifiers 14, and it still was able to do it. Target's command is 23, and it so this is interesting. Is this a bug? Look what it says. Attack result. Roll 12. Roll 14, and you're supposed to take the worst one. But it took the 14. Otherwise, it should have been a 20. It still would have made it. It should have been a 24 against my 23. But this seems like a bug, right? That seems like a bug. Unless I'm not understanding how misfortune works. I gotta shoot that in and see what they say about that.
Endure this.
Okay. Yes. Cold iron. That's why she's got that in her hands. Undo this, but I think it's still going to count against her roll.
Guide my blade.
Strength, base attack bonus 4. She rolled a 2. Good job. Good job rolling that. Oh my god, what is this? What the? Inflict light wounds. Oh my gosh, they can do that. Oh jeez. Okay.
Cover me, all right?
Okay, well. Yeah, this is 2 plus 2 resistance bonus on saves. These things are evil, aren't they? Yeah. Well, I don't know that this is going to help us. Let's hope it does. Huh. See, that's just kind of devastating. Alright, cast Misfortune on that thing. And it saved. What did it roll? An 18. Wow. Good for it, I guess. Alright. Oh, she can't do that. She can do inflict light wounds, touch range. That doesn't count. What about this? 5 damage. That's not much. Okay. Can you get up there and poke him? You can.
The light, take you.
Tactical retreat. No.
Okay. That's ugly. Ugly. Your mama's so ugly. I got nothing else that I can help with here, do I? Fairy fire. That's not going to do anything. Yikes. Okay. Don't die on me, Paco. So, do we have saves against this? Will save throw. Embers succeeded against inflict light wounds mass. Wolja failed. He rolled a 4. Plus modifiers a 3. Yeah, okay. I would dearly like for her to help kill this thing. And she poked it. Alright, Sister Girl, what is this? Ear-piercing scream. It's be a dazed condition. This thing is not immune to that. It succeeded in its saving throw. It did.
No glory without risk.
I can't die now. I'm not nearly rich enough.
These These things are ugly. Good job, Rogue. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's sad.
I'll cut you wide open.
Trying. Is this thing hexed anymore? Can you get him to slumber? Let's see it. What are the odds of that happening? Oh, she got him to slumber. That's nice.
Make every strike count.
Guess that's what I should have aimed for first. Wow. Y'all took it on the chin there. Long swords. Masterwork light crossbow. Masterwork light crossbow. Who's using a crossbow? She is. She can't use anything else. What did I do with it? Thought I just picked it up. How come I'm not seeing it? I just picked it up, right? I just picked it up. There's only a long sword now. How strange. You all saw that, right? Masterwork crossbow. There's... What is she using? She's using the light crossbow and there's no... What the... Okay, Owlcat. You got some work to do. I just lost out on a piece of loot. Huh. That's a little disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can camp here. These guys are toast, so I need to be healed. Camouflage. Alright, you're my best person for the job. Make it happen, everyone.
You're not bad at spellcasting. Where did you study?
Here and there. But I give up all my lessons just to be able to drink the way you do and not end up under the table.
Alright, we're healed. That's nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, and for some reason it looked like the corruption went down. Oh, it's late at night. It's late at
mind
night.
me.
Alright, a little light will help the situation. Anything else? What's up here? We're where? We're over here. Go to the right.
I'll go ahead.
There's nothing really else up here except for some kind of house. Okay. Into the house. That one guy decided to do the hokey pokey and run around everybody else.
Together, we stand.
Uh-oh. We got an ugly. What the hell? What is that? A brimerack. He killed his own thing. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice. Can she get up there? She can't see him, the Hexamiat, can she? She can hex that one, though. Alright. What is he? Good or cold iron? Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I don't suppose that he can manage this, can he? No. Let's just take a shot then. Brimerack deals 0 damage to Woljif. Wow, it's got some kind of ability that lets it... It's got a defensive thing. Oh, wow. It likes fire. Misfortune. Let's try that. And it will saves by rolling a 17. Of course it did. Okay. Yeah, that helped. There's not a lot that I can do. I could get up there to buffer, but because it's obviously it's chaotic evil, yeah. What I really need is you up there shooting at it, because you're a pretty good shot, and you've got this ability, perfect strike.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This will leave a bruise.
Yeah, I know. It's not good. I just want you to go right about there. Can you make him sleep? You did. Oh, lucky for us. Oh, critical hit reduced to 2. Wow. Okay. That's. I'm gonna end up using this wand up. Oh, I'm not sure I even want to do that. I think sleeping might be the best thing. It's a scimitar. Identifies abrupt force. It's an enhancement +1, and it's a cold iron. Yes. Oh, that's perfect for my character. He can't wield that sucker yet. Well, he can, but he's got a cold iron dagger. Here's the deal. I have been hanging on to that cold iron dagger the whole time, and this is the guy who should have it in his hand. Oh, that's 100 times better. Okay, so now I have a scimitar. So when I get my EKs, I'll be able to use it. Oh, save that sucker. This building was worth going into. Okay, what's this? Loot. May glory be showered on your head. A letter in small handwriting. Your interest in the creation of the demi-planes is understandable. Any individual who has reached a certain level of power seeks for themselves a safe haven, a peaceful place for study and rest. That is why I place my high hopes in your prudence. Remember that any demi-plane is but a shard of one of the true planes that typically remain under the watchful eyes of the powers that be. As such, I do hope that you won't have it. I do hope that you haven't incurred the wrath of any of the powers that hold sway over the fringe you've subjugated. As for stabilization, alas, there isn't much you can do once the fragmentation and consolidation have been completed. Nonetheless, I have no doubt that you've been given enough consideration to such important matters and ensure that your creation will be safe for you and your servants. Unless, of course, you're preparing an elaborate trap. Your fellow colleague, Vedrak Takan. Okay, Vedrak Takan.
Might be trapped. Might be treasure.
Trapped. This is I've never seen a game do traps this way, and this certainly isn't the way the first game did it. The way the first game did it is the way everybody did it, which is if there was a trapped area on the floor, you just went over the floor and clicked on it. But now they have it so that the trap is, the mechanism is away from the trap, and there's this dotted line here that moves, which is actually a really nice touch. And I really like this. This is really cool. I just think that it's a small, tiny detail that, in my opinion, makes the game better. I like that. Signet of House Vespertilio. Vespertilio. What is it? Standard action casting time. Personal. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token and get a +5 circumstance bonus on the chosen skill checks for an hour. The owner must have this token equipped for the duration of the effect, or it will be dispelled. Oh. That's useful. That's a fancy little magic item. I'm going to leave that on me for now. Apprentice lockpick. Is that a piece of a holy symbol? Alright, I have an idea here. I think camping is probably the best option. Oh, we can't camp in here? Oh, yes, we can. Right? Yeah, there's a secret spot. Okay. Now, Spell preparation. Your character Camellia has a free spell slot. Before resting, you should fill it. Yes, that is true. And also, choose to scribe a scroll. We have spellbook scribe scrolls. I want to see how this works. Oh, so they have the spellbook, and then I need the person that can actually scribe scrolls. So, who can scribe scrolls? I know one of them can do it. I think it's this guy. Yes. Okay. So I need somebody else to manage camouflage. Who's going to be really good at camouflage? It's him or me. Okay. So who's going to do Hearty Meal? I'm the best choice for Hearty Meal, but she could do it. Protective Rituals, though. We probably need her to do that instead. So, Hearty Meal, you're going to be +2 to roll for that. Okay. So, Hearty Meal, and we have some choices here. Seasoned Thighs and Wings, which has an even higher difficulty class. And then, choose a scribe to scroll. Oh, wow. Scribing scrolls. A character assigned to this position can scribe scrolls. To scribe a scroll, they need to know the required spell, have the scribe scroll skill learned, have all the ingredients, and attempted lore, religion, check, or a divine. Wow, so that's a lot of stuff. Wow, so that's like really, that's interesting. So that's a lot to do for a scribe. I mean, grease would be good. Having extra greases would be okay. Chance of success, 60%. You know what? I don't think that that's worth it. So I think I'd rather have him doing this. And I'd rather have me doing the cooking. And I'd rather have her doing that. Okay. We'll do that. It might be beneficial to have somebody who can scribe scrolls later, who knows a lot of the scrolls, the spells, and do some extra stuff. This is nice. Your current level of corruption looks like it's what? It's going to go up to that when we rest. I like that that shows that. Oh, but before we do that, spells. It said she has an empty spell slot right there. Okay. What does she have? She has restoration. Ooh, okay. So here is where things get interesting. She's got all this stuff. Oh, she's got a cure moderate wounds. That might actually be the most useful thing. She's got a bunch of sleeps in, unfortunately. So, and she can't learn spells from scrolls. Otherwise, what I would really like to do, I think all those extra sleeps are probably not necessary because we don't run into enough creatures that can actually use them. So I think I'd like to have a bless. I don't know that Cure Light Wounds is going to do enough because now it's 1d8, right? It's like hardly anything. I think I'd rather have her summon Nature's Ally. And remove fear, which we haven't run into a lot. Doom, but a will negates it, so. And it, you can see it does mind affecting fear, emotion, negative emotion. It's all the things that these creatures have been immune to. So I'd probably like to just have another bless and maybe another enlarged person. Oh, I can't do it because it can only go in this spot. So I'm learning things about her class, Shaman. Apparently this spell can only go in this extra spell slot. It can't go here. Oh, that's interesting. And she's got Entangle. That's a neat spell, although I don't know. Will negates this. Yeah, removing fear. Okay. Well, we'll grab another sleep and see how that works out. Here, summon Nature's Ally 2. Oh, remove paralysis. We should probably have that in case somebody gets paralyzed. Alright. think that's gonna work. Oh, he's got what? A couple of spells here. Mirror image, sense vitals. I don't think we need burning hands on him, but more greases would be good. We don't get to use those other ones very often. And for me, I have these two. I have 2 protection from lamp, summon small intima to all, and a mirror image for me would be good. Okay. Oh, and I got extra ones of these. Enlarge person. Yeah. I'm gonna add a sleep, but the greases are really where it's at. Okay, how do we get... Here we go. Begin resting.
You there, beggar girl. That filthy bird of yours has befouled my tent. Wash this at once.
Washing. When I was little, I loved doing the laundry with my mom. We had so much fun. Thank you for reminding me of those days.
This character of Ember reminds me a whole lot of Aerie from Baldur's Gate 2. Also reminds me a little bit of a character from a recent book that I read. Alright, so we're back out here in the early morning hours. So where are we? There's this space over here. We gotta go down these steps and around. I want everybody please. Everybody please. These lumps are just standing here guarding what? There's an area exit. Okay. And the last thing I want to do is fail this mobility.
It is finished.
What do we have down here? There's something down there.
Follow my lead.
Uh-oh. Can we go over this way? What's over there? I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Is there? No. Okay. I just want to make sure the whole map is clear before we take off and do something else. Oh, what the hell? Rats. Okay. You have engaged a hostile swarm, rat swarm. Against such enemies, regular weapons are ineffective, or even completely useless. However, any swarm is vulnerable to attacks that hit an area. On difficulty levels below core rules, you can hit a swarm with a regular weapon, but the damage it receives will be halved. Against a swarm of enemies, use this. Channel positive energy, damage undead. These are animals, though. They're not undead. Okay. That's interesting, yeah. Swarms were horrible in the first game, and they're no different here. So we must be...
Why not both?
We're in the altered rules. We're not playing the core rules. I went to core and then I altered them, so the game considers it not quite core, which allows us to do damage. Thank goodness. Critical miss. Oh, he critically missed twice in a row. What are the odds of that happening? I'm what are the odds? She's got burning hands.
Too late for apologies.
I'm just flabbergasted by that whole thing. What are the odds? He's got acid splash. For 1 damage. Buddy, come on. That's nice. Do that. Why don't you switch back to this? That was a brilliant roll. I liked seeing that. That was...
Distract them from me.
You guys are really on the game, aren't you?
You won't survive me.
She can't burning hands because these things like to go swarm around people, so.
Let's try this way.
Yeah. Not at core rules, this is much better. Well, this thing's taken off.
Time to share your treasures.
Oh, because it got feared.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, that's funny. So it can get frightened. Burn it down. Alright. She dealt 19 damage. Wow. Fire vulnerability. Oh. What do these bodies say? These people are not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds are inflicted by ordinary weapons. And this is it. This is all of it. So is this the whole map? Oh, there's some portion of it in here that we can't see to go through here. A light mace and a dueling sword. Yeah, we were here earlier. This is the only part of the map we haven't looked at yet. What do we have here? Helrune, Ramian, Inquisitors. Helrune, I have tolerated your heresy for too long. Signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony, and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. He brings the blade of his sword to the throat of the beautiful golden-haired Aasimar, who is being held by two soldiers. I should have put you to the stake the day you arrived in this city. Perhaps then this tragedy could have been prevented. Ramian says, or perhaps you should have listened to the others, instead of spitting accusations of heresy at anyone who stood up to you. The Aasimar has been savagely beaten, but a smile plays on his bloodied lips. Who knows? Perhaps we could have saved Kenabras if you had listened to my warning about the demon's attack. If you had allowed my adepts to complete their mission, if we had worked together instead of fighting each other. You said yourself that you have been fighting against me all this time, you heretic. Well then, unburden your soul. Confess before your death that your adepts succumbed to the demons and, at their instigation, almost deprived the city of its wardstone. The old man strikes the Aasimar across the face. The time for confessing has passed. Say your final prayer to the unholy mistress. You will soon be united with her. Aasimar notices you and in a loud, clear voice intones, Oh, Desna, the great dreamer. I pray to you, protect my adepts. Send a brave soul to aid them, one who knows the price of freedom and who can distinguish good from evil. May they not share my fate, and forgive Prelate Hulrun for everything, including the folly he is about to commit. I've heard enough of this treasonous prattle. He seems to be a split second away from slicing the Aasimar's throat. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of him. The old man, caught up in his retribution, pays no heed to your words. The old man slices the Aasimar's throat. The body drops to the ground, and the old man turns to you. Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not a cultist, are you? See how I deal with cultists? And what is this hideous creature? Hulrun peers at Lan with suspicion. Lan, at your service. The mongrel ducks his head in a bow. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I've lived in Kenabras my whole life. You haven't ever seen me before? It must be because you don't ever venture into our underground district. We have been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. The First Crusade? So you're a mongrel. You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. All right, let's be off with you. The prelate looks at you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. Behold, Inquisitor. I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Kenabras. I am no enemy of yours. The old man frowns and whispers something. A prayer or a spell. With each word, his face relaxes. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. Why did you kill the Aasimar? For heresy and treason, Helren spits. This cultist has been spreading seditious rumors in the city for years, undermining our defenses and besmirching my name. In the end, his creatures, adepts of the Temple of Desna, revealed their true colors when they tried to sneak into the Wardstone Chamber and perform who knows what foul magic over it. If I hadn't been keeping my eyes on them from the very beginning, their plan would have succeeded, and now Kenabras would have been lost, the significant protection offered by Iomedes' gift. The traitors were fortunately stopped in time. I have just disposed of their leader, and without a doubt the rest of his accomplices will be found and justly punished. A cultist. Desna is a good and benevolent goddess. Her church is not outlawed. Good, evil, what's the difference? All forces of chaos are the same. Demons, Azatas, Nauticula, or Desna. It doesn't make no difference to me. All they think about is destroying and tearing down. But that way leads to madness. The Desnans' intentions may have been good, but they were the first to succumb to the demons' lies, the first to poison the morale of their comrades, and the first to rush headlong into such fatal foolishness. May Iomedes serve justice on all of them. But prelate, they're our allies. Some allies can do more harm than your enemies, you know. Precisely. I'm grateful to see that the taint that disfigured your body didn't leave you dull-witted as well. Land scowls. Thank you for your kind words. I'm glad the demons didn't knock your brain out of your skull on the battlefield. I am responsible for this city, Helren says. The queen herself appointed me to protect it, and the goddess has conferred upon me the powers to fulfill my duty. I decide who here is an ally and who is an enemy. There's nothing dangerous in this hole. You have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself that you received a light-bringing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. It is no secret that those passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone, even a warrior of heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming above ground. That's why I will be keeping an eye on this hole. If the beasts decide to attack from here, we'll be ready for them. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Irabeth Tirabade, warden of the city, is gathering troops in the Defender's Heart Tavern to strike against the demons. Who now? Tirabade? That upstart, warden of the city? And I suppose I've already been written off for dead. This isn't sedition, this is outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such a blatant usurpation of power. We have no hope of defeating the enemy if there's disorder within our ranks. I'm going over there right now. Need to see what this Irabeth is up to. Ember peers intently at Holren. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was with good reason, Helren says. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That is a crime in itself, which means that you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkled and gray, Ember says. He was young with a big mustache. She smiles broadly and draws a large, bushy mustache in the air with her finger. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He's just really, really wanted to protect his city, only he got all mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Alright. Let's go, Ember. I'm not going to fight this guy. Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. The girl waves to Helrin with a carefree smile. Helrin grimaces and turns away. I'm trying to gather allies, yes, so that's what I'm doing. I managed to get out of that one without a fight, which is kind of a miracle because that guy was a jerk. Breastplate. Identified the virtuous star knife. Enhancement. Well, cold one. Wow. It's a star knife? It's a star knife, it says. Can you happen to use that? Nope, you can't. Can't be equipped by him. Finesse wielding. What about the monk? He can't wield it either. Okay. I was just curious. The monk archer. Well then, what do we have over here? You hear a noise from somewhere very close by. Scant inches away, something between a whimper and a groan is followed by heavy gasping breaths. I know you're here. Show yourself and we can talk face to face. Success set diplomacy check. The stranger, who is clearly the Dezen adept Ramian, mentions sighs. I'm so tired of jumping at every shadow. If I suspect every person I meet of nefarious intentions, I'll be just the same as Helrin, won't I? And I don't want to be like him. I want to believe that you are a friend, stranger. The adept ends the invisibility spell and appears before you. So, you're one of the Dezen adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone. Yes, I am Ilk's cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Kenebris and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Helrin refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of a deadly threat? What were you planning to do with the Wardstone? The young man hesitates. Our plan was to get to it and then follow our instincts. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we'd had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what's wrong with the Wardstone and how to heal it. But they didn't give us time. Yes, says Celia. The local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids tried to break into the Wardstone, apparently some of ours. But who even knows these days? She sighs. I know there's no evil in you. I can sense things like that. But what you did was so stupid and impulsive. Someone could have got hurt. I know from experience. Lan says, so, you lot decided that you needed to do something right away. So you did something right away. Great work. Lan gives a sarcastic round of applause. Woljif says, like the city authorities would have done a better job? They weren't going to do a thing, even though it sounds like they knew about the danger. All they knew was that some crazies had some weird dreams, Lan says. But anyway, it's a little late to be trying to pin blame on people. How did you even come up with such a plan? How could we not come up with that plan? You sense the young man's temper rising. Listen, Desna is the goddess of luck, but luck as many lay people would understand it, and luck as we, the followers of the music of the spheres, see it, are far from the same thing. Other people believe that luck is something good that falls into your lap just because, like a generous but unearned reward. We see luck as a fundamental law of creation, according to which even the darkest hour of the most hopeless situation, a chance of rescue and change for the better can arise. But you've got to seize this chance when it presents itself, or better yet, create your own. Followers of Desna are not people who like idleness and inaction. That's why when Kenebris was in trouble, we did as our goddess had taught us. We took the matter into our own hands and tried in a moment of desperation to pluck our chance from the hand of fate itself. You were trying to help, Ember says. Can they punish you if you were trying to help? Is that allowed? Sometimes, Lan says, it's even necessary. So, you went up against Helren, but he's the official governor of the city. Oh, I'm choose the chaotic choice here. How could a zealot like Helren become the respected leader, defender of Kenebris? Ilk says, his faith is strong, incredibly strong. People of the city have seen him fighting on the front lines time after time. I myself remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw the gruff old man slaying demons in a fit of righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protection more than anything else, and that's why they are prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocence. Also, Helren hasn't been as brutal as he used to be for a long time. He has his loyal right-hand man, Leodor, known as Hawkblade. He's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered. Helren trusts him completely, and Leodor always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging a victim to the fire. It's our bad luck that Leodor left Kenebris in pursuit of some particularly vicious hags 2 weeks before the attack. If he were here, he wouldn't have let Helren attack Ramian. On the other hand, if he were here, we wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the Wardstone. We'd all be in a cell right now. Where are your fellow worshippers and how many of them are there? Fortunately, or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who were chasing us. Do you need help? That would be great. I have no hope of finding my friends in this chaos, and I'm scared to think what will happen if the Inquisitors or the demons get to them first. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I will await news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Alright, I'm off. Go, may Disney be with you, stranger. Well, hot dog. Alright, more people to find. That's excellent. Now, let's go over here. There's some troops over here. Oh.
Do not waver.
There's some troopers over here. You, my friend. Let's get you moved up here. Oh yeah, there's this thing. Oh no, there's a Vermlek. A Vermlek. You gotta kill that thing. A Vermlek. Alright, let's spread out because this Vermlek is a bit of awfulness. You, my darling, can you hex him from here? No, so you need to move as close to here as you can. You, paladin of righteousness. And you run around this edge here. Okay. Hit him. Okay, he fell down. That's awesome. Because he'll do that mask wounds thing, and that'll be bad. Yep, okay. Mass wounds are bad. Just shoot at him. Okay, he's getting hurt. That's nice. I'm gonna separate her out from the pack.
You won't stop us.
He's down. That's good. He might not be down for the next one, though. So, oh, dang it. Okay. I don't want to fall in. Right there. She's good. Can she change weapons? Nope. She doesn't have enough. Alright. Standard action. Okay. I'm going to cast Bull Strength on her. Thing gets 3 attacks. That's massive at this level. It's really substantial. Okay, you, my friend. Help them kill this thing. You can't kill this thing? You don't have any more chance to move? Rather, really? Oh, he saves. He's gonna go over there and fight that. Okay, that's good. This one's gonna get up. I'm gonna shoot at this thing, which is... I did 0 damage. Okay. I'd dearly love to be able to hit that thing, but I don't know if she can. Ah, save and throw failed, but she fails to overcome his spell resistance. I should have never switched weapons here. Can she hit him from there? Not. She has to run out there to get him. Okay, don't fail your save and throw. But she'll critically miss instead. You just can't make this up, man. Okay, I need her to get close. She's gotta maintain her saving throw as well. Oh my god. Okay, because she's gonna.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay, she can get him. Good.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Critical misses. Spell resistance. Your enemy Vermilak avoids getting hurt because it's a bad man. Okay. Oh, and there's somebody else. Go get it then. Oh, come on. You go get this. Loot this. Oh, jeez. Everybody's gonna. Oh my god, is everybody really gonna fall down? Thank you. Alright. That's funny. Everybody fell. There's no more loot left. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, so that's pretty much, yeah, that's the whole zone there. Alright, so the area exit to the Temple of Desna, we'd already been there. So the area exit is out here. Let's see, which way is it? From my camera? Gotta go, yeah, this way. Over in this direction. Yeah, off to the left, where the blood was. They dragged the dragon. Okay, wow, huge. Alright, I'm going to stop it there, folks. Thanks for watching. As always, if you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. Drop questions, comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. My Patreon is listed in the description below. I will see you next time as we continue forth. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous.